How crazy. It is beautiful outside today, you guys. The weather's on point. The weather's on point. When I first moved here, I thought it was like too hot because where I'm from, it's a lot cooler. And I used to have those days where I'd be like, oh, it's too hot outside. It's too hot outside. And it's like funny how we do that shit, huh? Like sometimes any inconvenience that feels stressful, we instantly turn it into our biggest problem. And like we lose sight of like how dope life is. And like, I want to tell you guys my story with gratitude, essentially where I even first heard this from and how it changed my life, right? I remember going to this dude who was like a public speaker. He had like some company he did, and we went to hear him talk. And basically, I remember going up to him and asking him, I was like, look, man, like, if you could round it up to, you know, as best as you can to one thing to focus on, what do you think it is? Is it like hustling? Is it like, you know, is it cutting off, you know, everything I do in my life so that I can focus more? Is it changing my friends? What is the one thing I need to focus on? He told me gratitude. You know, focus on gratitude. And then I'm like driving home, right? And as I'm driving home, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, so have you ever gave somebody something and you realized or you noticed they might have not been as excited as you thought they were going to be? Or basically like you work really hard to give them something, whatever it is. It might not even be like a physical product, but you do something for them and you realize they don't really appreciate it. And that lack of gratitude kind of hurts, right? Or they don't even say thank you, and you're like, all right, so if you don't even say thank you when I give you something, why would I want to keep giving to you? And that's where I realized, like, I think that's exactly how the world works, right? If you never say thank you to the world for what you have and the good things around you, then why would it continue to give to you? If you could just be a miserable person in life if you want. I guess that's like, ooh, something. Yeah, put this in my pocket. It's getting windy out here. I guess anybody could choose to, you know, let the bad thoughts take over. And it's not like you're a miserable person, but you start experiencing the same thing that somebody who feels miserable in that current situation is experiencing. Like, I don't know if that made any sense. I'm faded. I'm slightly faded, guys. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Look at the eyes. You know what I'm saying? But this is some real shit. If you're grateful and you practice saying thank you to the world, and you appreciate that, and you experience life from a lens of like how cool and awesome every single experience is, not only do you enjoy the process, but you're gonna start seeing things open up fast, bro. Fast. And then you're gonna experience this at some point, probably because I did. Things start to open up fast, then you get comfortable and you get like, oh, I'm doing it, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta worry about nothing, I can do this. And once again, you hit like a plateau. And it's not like you gotta be grateful just so that you can keep progressing in life. But I mean, I guess you do. You know, you actually, I take that back, you do. But it's not from the perspective of only from like a financial standpoint or career standpoint. If you want to progress in life with everything you do, man, if you want to be successful at working out, when you're in that gym, you gotta be grateful you're there, man. Don't be in there with the attitude of like, oh, I don't even want to be here. This sucks. Like, you know, I really didn't want to do this. I'd rather be watching the TV. You got to be in there grateful. Like, oh, I want to see, you know, if I can do 10 today. And you hit 10 reps. And you're like, oh, hell yeah. You know, you're thankful for that. You feel good about it. You're like very appreciative, and you're going to progress. And you apply that same energy to everything else you do. You give gratitude for it nonstop. You're going to progress. Even for the simple things, bro. Sometimes it's like if you walk into a place and you see somebody, let's say like handicapped or some shit, like, are you going to tell me even if you're having a bad day, you can't tell yourself like, damn, I'm grateful I can walk, you know? Like, I'm grateful I got 2 feet to walk or whatever, right? It's like, you got to be grateful in life. If you're not grateful, life is just hard. So why not be grateful and full of gratitude, you feel me? Like, that's just my opinion. I just wanted to share that with everybody. I feel like it's worked for me. I have a video on here. I hadn't seen it in like 8 months. And I'm like, whoa. Life has definitely changed. And I don't know, at the end of the day, I feel like life is just a spiritual journey. So if I can share my experiences with you guys as they happen and what I learn, and even when I make a mistake, be like, you know what, I thought this, and I realized that even though I thought I was doing the right thing, I wasn't doing the right thing, like whatever it might be. It's a constant journey of learning And if there's things that I feel like I've already learned and I can share them with you guys, I'm going to share them with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Be grateful. Let's get it.